this is Susan Horak. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going over the writing tools I use either on my phone or on my computer. The main writing tool I use is Scrivener to draft my books and anything personal for myself. Right now, this is the TSR. Right now, as you can tell, I have technically 17 chapters in, but a couple new chapters, so I kind of need to renumber everything. And that I'm working on chapter 9 in editing process right now. But Scrivener has a lot of things I haven't totally figured out yet, but the main one I like, especially for drafting, if I can pull it up, is going to view. Well, Aeon is changing of the size. It blocks a lot of the distractions I have. I have like comments and everything. My first draft, especially for this one, had a lot of comments on it that I need to work out. I still have some, but I also have more in a notebook that I need to that I'm going through. It's a place for characters, which some of them I have pictures on them, some of them I do not. I don't have any places, but if you have places that you want to put on, yeah, you can. I have a few things I have done. Like this whole deleted scenes that I've just moved in here, not using. And you also can do screenshots of the older chapters if you need it. I'm still figuring everything out on Scrivener. But I also have Scrapple. I didn't have this when I first started writing my book, so I haven't really fully used it, but I've dumped how I want the series to go, and if I wanted a few, like, other things, like companion novels or short stories, if I want any of them to be part of the series or not, I can always delete them later if I do want to use them. This is Microsoft Flora. This is the only Microsoft program that's going to be getting its own section, because I do use it for a lot of my series building, world building, plotting. As you can tell, this page is the known crosses with humans. Under my fantasy creatures, I have things that are alive. As you can see, these are the dragon. Up here's the dragons. You might not notice a lot of it's like East Asian or Asian or dragons, or where initially the dragons are revered until European colonization came around, because European ones are extinct, and wherever they colonized are extinct due to their own beliefs about. But I do mainly use this for things. This is the main one that helps me. Should be the beginning screen. I can have I have family in here that is organized by alphabetically, ages at time, at plots and points in the stories, and some before and some after. This pertains to the families, essentially, because some of them are just well off, like the Namgung is the royal family at that time, and the Passerini family is married into the royal family. Then this is the list of etiquette houses that I've created so far. They're divided by public, private, and exclusives are the main ones, and the main house I'm dealing with is this illegal house. for each one we have compositions, where I've named a few. The main one is the Red Rose House, along with their staffing, and the teams that Zoe has been in. Mainly the etiquette which is the homemaker team, which ones in high schools, and the etiquette houses. How many times Zoe's been captured, and her ages. The roster for the Red Rose House, the main one is filled out is when she goes in. Then I have a few on rosters I haven't really filled out for the houses. Then I have a going with spells and potions, depending as I go. They're broken up in fertility, hair growth, removal, sleeping, fighting, and healing. Then I have character descriptions. This is mainly Zoe's. Friends broken down, we have Zoe's, Carl's, and then family / Zoe's father, Dante. Organizations, which so far there's only 2. A few deleted scenes from the first draft. And then one of her half-sisters is in a K-pop group, so I had in the future, so I had to see who is all in that one. So, this is the name. Oh, what the K-pop list? And I do have Microsoft Word, so when I do get an editor and they need me to use Microsoft Word, I have it. For backup, I have OneDrive, which has a few pictures for me on here. The main point of interest would be the map. I can find it. Which is not here, but this is the one I'm basing it off of, and I kind of need to update the lines in it. But you'll see more where the lines are in a different section. Then there's Microsoft Excel and PowerPoint, which I don't really use all that much. I'm also using Aeon Timeline, which I also did not use when I first got the book, so as I write more books, I'm sure this is going to be used more, but this is basically everything that I need to work with a story, and a few things that either is a personal, which has happened for the story, or after, before, whatever, verse, and whatnot. And for different scenes, you can see who's all in it, the participant, and so forth and so forth. I haven't played around with this much. I'm still getting used to the... I also use familyecho.com because this family is a royal family. It can get really complicated. So right here's the main character, Zoe, and if we go up, you can see how far complicated it can get, but it's not, because I'm not that gonna be that, because I don't want to know everything about this. But this is the first King Alfred. He's her 34 times grandfather. But most complicated it gets if you come down here to the start of the Hathorn family, which is to Anna Hathorn / Anna Armstrong. She's her 29th great aunt. And if we follow that line to another person in the story, follow this line. It's really, really long. Down here to the living Hawthorne family, I want to go to Owen. They are very distantly related. Her 30th degree cousin is his great-great-grandfather. They don't know each other, but they're somewhat related. Not a whole lot, but they are. There's a back to me function. But this also helps because she also has a lot of half-siblings through her mother's side. Even some step-siblings, I think. Oh, it's calling them half, but... It's very complicated, and this helps me keep everything together. Also with Carl's family, because it's not as complicated, but it may get complicated in a while, if I so wish, but I'm not hoping. I also have an account on Word Anvil that helps me with my OneNote. I have the maps, which this is the old breakdown of it. Brings it. I can edit right here because something did not go right when I well, that sucks. It also has a timeline feature. Oh my. Which is just, I have it start at the very beginning with the American colonies and where they were founded. So for them till start of the book. There are a few tours because I do have use a free one that I cannot access. Like the secrets. I have no clue what this one does. I just use the free one. I think there was supposed to be a family tree in here. I don't think I can use it because I think you need to buy it. I'm not positive. Yeah, content trees, but I think, yeah, you need to become a grandmaster to use it. And I just use a free one. I also use my pacemaker to track my progress. This is the main one I am into right now. It's because I'm editing my book. It's going by the old name because I haven't changed the title yet, which we'll do right now. There's been changed. Then I have an upcoming video that I want to do. I'm challenging myself to try to write 5 days a week, starting on hopefully the 27th. It depends what my schedule is and any plans I have that week to see if I can start that week or not. And it'll go for 2 weeks, and hopefully after the 8th, it can be posted up the following week. I also use Google Drive for a lot for backup and for things that I can't really put in other places, because also, so Google Sheets has a better date difference than Microsoft Excel does, so I can have them easily figure that out instead of figuring it out by hand. It also has the backup file for here, both as a Scrivener file and its own file in Google Docs. Just that does not match here. There. And with Google Docs, everything saves automatically. It's basically a cloud service, and I can access through the computer or through my phone, which I'll show you on my phone in the next second. This is the Google Docs on my phone. So I can access it on my phone whenever I need to if I'm not by my computer. And I just keep it so I can jot down notes and anything. You're probably familiar with all of the apps that you can download on your phone if you use it, because it's easy enough to save online and stuff like that. Next up is Flora. It is the free app version of Flora. They've heard some authors talk about on YouTube, like Kim Chance, when she used to post more on YouTube. This basically blocks off my phone for a period of time, so I can't use it until everything is done. The time is done that I'm using it for. So, and you can have multiple to-dos on here. I just have basically my book that I'm working on and another, so when I get done with work, I can decompress for that 25 minutes doing other things I need to do, like checking my emails and stuff like that. This next section is a new one. It's called Done, I think, and basically it's a to-do list. On here I just have, I'm trying to write how it's going and create habits like filming a YouTube video, posting to YouTube, and tracking how many days I write in a week, because I'm trying to get back up to five days a week instead of working on only 3 to 2 days, sometimes even none. That's all for this video. If you liked it, please subscribe and like the video. Thank you. Have a good day.